All right, hello, hello, hello. This is your dreaded crypto channel coming at you. What is it, January 12th, 2021? Let's see if I got that right. Something like that. Yeah, got it right. Hard to keep track of days. Everything still feels like 2020 because nothing's changed. Okay, so we had our dump on Bitcoin, and we had a hell of a bounce. But I'm not convinced. Everyone's calling for 52K, which, yeah, sure, it could happen. But regardless, I mean, we gotta take a step back and realize that we got 3 red candles. That just, we're getting continuation. Depends how we close today, but I think we're heading down. I think 42 was a temporary top. And that's fine. I mean, I think we need some consolidation. That'll help the altcoins run. But here we are on the weekly. Like, I mean, we just gotta take a breath and look back at where we're at. Like, I mean, people thought Bitcoin was dead right here. 3,000, 4,000, and we're at 34,000 right now. We went to 42K. Like, let's take a breath. And this correction is great. Like, Bitcoin needed this, so. The price, or I guess the moving average to look for is the weekly, 21 weekly, and it's currently at 20K, which is insane. The 21 weekly moving average is at 21K. Like, that is so bullish. I mean, it's at our all-time high. That's just insane. So, I mean, if we had some crazy dump right now, that's probably where we would stop, and we might wick around there, but we've already had kind of a crazy dump. But what more than likely is going to happen is consolidation. I think 52K to me just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But again, we could go up there, but if we go hit that, we're gonna get smacked back down too. The 52K and then smack down to back to 40 or something, or 30 even. But yeah. So 20K right now, 20,000, almost 21K is where the 21 moving average is. Insane. So. And that's usually the bull market support. You look back the previous bull markets, and you will see. And it is the point of resistance in a bear market. Tests it, gets pushed back down. Tests it, pushed back down. Breaks it. This was the fake out. Comes down here, breaks it. This was all fake out. This is still pretty much bear market territory. It wasn't a very good indicator in the bear market, I have to admit, but what can you do? But with the last bull market, it was an insanely good indicator. Every time it came down, it busted back up. So, yeah, I mean, I'm waiting to put some big longs in next time it comes down. So what'll probably happen is we consolidate. 21 week will move up here, like so. Maybe we meet at 25K or 26K. Slow move. We just grind up here and it catches up, and then we go. It's just safer to kind of just wait it out. But just, if we go to 52K, just expect some more pullback, especially if it happens quickly. But I think we're going to have consolidation more than likely, and that's going to let the altcoins run. They've been running really well today, so I think that's awesome. Blockchain stocks ran pretty good today as well. I've actually been selling some stuff and trying to make some room to pay off some debts, but I wish I was keeping more of them, but I just have to be an adult sometimes and take profits. But yeah, Mara, Riot, Block, all doing pretty dang well. Let's see what the outliers are. I believe Theta did really well today. Let me see. I don't know. But Link is still in consolidation, and I don't really know where it's going to go. It doesn't know where it's going to go, but it did test its own 21-week moving average, which is just forming now, which there isn't a lot of price data on Link, but with traders, they're going to be looking for anything to kind of use, and the fact that it respected it right here so well, it's respected all of this, and it's in its channel, and I'm going to make a quick line here. I mean, let's just say we kind of keep going up like this. I mean, price target for Link, I mean, minimally, it's probably going to bounce around, but I mean, you're looking at $20 in the next couple months, but that's very minimal. I think we're going to start busting up through this thing. It's been kind of a quiet beast. And XRP, I'm kind of waiting on. I haven't been watching much of the news, but it sounds like they're making progress with the SEC. It's all been a big game. That was a last little shakeout to people making money on this thing. I think inside job. They've always been kind of sketchy. I mean, I don't like the coin, but I do trade it, and it's just interesting to me. And you can make some money on that thing. Dot, Uni. I'm just looking at some of these other coins. Ethereum. Let's take. Ethereum's kind of going through a consolidation. Some people are screaming for 500 on Ethereum. That seems really unlikely. But that would be like a bottom if it went as far down there. But I think it's more likely that we kind of range for a bit, depending on what Bitcoin does. Then make probably a little bit of a range, and we go on higher. I mean, we wick down, to the support range, previous resistance lines. We're flipping resistance to support. So we got one support zone at 900, another support zone at 500, 550, 800. Buy the dip. Not financial advice, but if you're getting any kind of deals, like, why not? Gold and silver's finally rallying. And I think pretty much it's bottomed, within the cycle, and it's going to go on up. Some people are calling for 2,500, some as high as $5,000 per ounce. I'm just using it as a hedge. Like, I've been pulling my stocks out and putting it into silver and gold and platinum and commodities. I just don't trust what's going on with our economy and everything. It's just too exuberant. It's just way too exuberant. So I mean, and the exuberance could keep on going, but I'd rather have my stuff in gold and silver, where it's not going to be as affected. Better, and there's a gold cryptos as well. GSX is one. Donovan Jolly talks about it, which I am looking to get into that one. It's on Binance and Bitmart. There's a couple other ones, but I'm thinking about using that as a sort of a hedge, along with, instead of going into Bitcoin, just Ethereum on your small cap big gains. Like, maybe put some of that into like the gold cryptos. It'll probably hedge better. Definitely hedge better than the US dollar. So, or fiat in general. So, there's that. Let's look. And Litecoin really did take a beating, though. But it's pulled. To me, this is just across the board. It just looks like a correction, And there wasn't a whole lot of like negative news, other than HSBC Bank, European bank, big one. I sold most of my stocks because they said this, but they were basically like, don't hold crypto and blah, 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 which usually is counterintuitive. They'll say these things and then start buying crypto and stocking the bank's bags. They're just trying to like create some FUD so they can get in. That happens often, but I just don't like that strategy. So and they also don't have a dividend anymore, so I just dumped them. Short the banks, long crypto. But they made some news on yesterday about, they're not going to support crypto, and you shouldn't. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, what can you do? Yeah, but Voyager token has been doing so good. I've talked about that one before, but that's on the Voyager app, which is linked below. Also, smash the likes and subscribe if you be so kind. I've been doing this channel for about a month or so, which is it's a new thing for me, so I'm getting used to it. But I only have 10 subscribers, so let's try to get some buzz flowing. I'm here to like you know, share with everybody the knowledge of the crypto markets and help people along the way. And if I can get the channel to blow up and help people, and then maybe I'm gonna be as big as the moon one day, and so, yeah, how can I help more people is only by getting the algorithm set up. So the more likes I get, the better. But I'm not trying to be one of those channels that just placates, scares people, or like tries to shill coins. Or I'm not here to really. It'd be nice to get monetized, but like that's kind of a little bit of a goal. But I mean, I'm really just trying to do this for self growth and helping people out, and do the right thing kind of thing. Well, there's a lot of scammers and stuff out there, and that's the biggest thing. I just want to have a channel of integrity. 'Cause that's integrity. South Park. Yeah, I miss South Park. What happened to them? I guess they got too scared of getting canceled. They did that one episode and it was so weak. It must have been so hard to make that episode because they were probably trying to be funny but without stepping on anybody's toes that cared. But they didn't step on anybody's toes, so it just sucked. My opinion, anyway. Anyway, that's kind of it for today. I mean, wait for the 21-week moving average if you're trying to buy back in, or just dollar cost average. Not financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. Anyways, you guys have a good night, and hopefully catch you tomorrow. Peace.